What's going on, Reject Nation? It's Greg Alba here.
And I'm John Paul.
So, John Paul and I, a lot of people have said to talk about this video, do a reaction to it and talk about it. It's about Logan Paul.
Yeah.
I don't know Logan Paul, honestly, that well.
Yeah, I
don't mean in person because I'm a YouTuber. Here's what I know about Logan Paul. Everyone hates him, and he's also one of the most famous YouTubers of all time.
Almost 100% of my association with both Logan and Jake Paul is that they're very famous and most people hate them.
Yeah.
And apparently Jake Paul put out a really awful Christmas album. That's all I've heard.
And Logan Paul did some video he took down, apparently. We have it. He took down. I have no idea. Other than the warning sign,
there is no taking
it
down
contains
anymore.
Suicide and death, which sounds horrible.
Yeah.
And number one on trending was his apology for putting up the video.
Oh boy.
And somehow this video got on trending too.
All I've seen is the headline of this video. In fact, the way I found out about this was because Double Toasted did a video on it. So all I know is the major caption of Logan Paul finds something in the woods, and that's all I know about this. So this right now, especially knowing that there's controversy and that his apology is trending, I'm like, I don't know what angle this is coming from and what is about to happen here because I've never watched any of his videos.
We'll check it out. We'll watch it and we'll see what this is all about. Camera cuts every 12 minutes, so we'll have to cut it at some point because the video is 14 minutes long. I'm kind of nervous to watch this.
I am too.
I'm pretty
honestly.
nervous. I'm like worried this is going to ruin my mood for the rest of the day. This is so artificial. I can't stand it. It's so artificial. Happy.
Oh, requisite. Boy, that's. I know he probably means some of these things, but that's the most disingenuous thing I've seen in a very long time.
Dude, I kind of...
That's gross.
All right, before I go into any opinions on the video, which I think are pretty clear by now.
Loved it. Top 5 trending.
I like I said earlier, don't really know Logan Paul. I don't. And the other thing is I haven't heard actual responses to this video. All I've heard is that this video has caused a lot of controversy. Logan Paul took it down, and there have been people doing response videos to it, and then I saw Logan Paul do an apology video. I haven't seen the apology video either. That's all I know. So I don't know the details as to what is causing an uproar exactly. So all I can give you is my honest feedback on this experience of watching the vlog itself. It is an incredibly disrespectful video.
Yup.
He has this opening acting like he's going to, he clearly shot it after he got back from Japan and maybe he's in the city. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He's
clear shot after this experience went down.
And he's talking to the camera like, hey, I'm going to show you guys something. This is going to be a message-filled.
Never seen this before.
It's going to be a message-filled video. And then he hops into the vlog and it's so goofy, and I'm like, okay, I understand if you're doing a vlog and you're joking around because that's your thing, you're a vlogger, you got the YouTube personality, totally get that. At the same time, though, he's listing these facts about the forest that I've heard before. I didn't realize it was 100 deaths, 100 suicides approximated a year, but if you're talking about there's 100 suicides a year, and there's 352 days in a year, of course there's a third of a chance you'll see a dead body in the forest. There's like a 1/3 of a chance.
Average, there's got to be a couple a week.
Yeah, so before even going into the forest and then doing trying to make a fun vlog about maybe we'll see a haunting or maybe we'll see ghosts, that's fucked up. That's flat out fucked up because this is a place where real people go and die, about 100 people a year, that you're telling the audience right up front and center. And then you're going in there trying to make some funny joke vlog about it with absolutely no respect for the countless people that have died in this forest.
Yeah.
The countless people.
And
this is a yearly thing.
Yeah, and it's not like nobody's ever filmed there or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, if you look at any paranormal show or whatever, at least there's an effort of any kind to at least handle with care, and until the moment happens, and
Yeah.
intermittently throughout the rest of the video they just don't. Like, the video starts with him doing his like who's on first thing with the Fiji water and the Mount Fuji, already making us all look bad. And then like I get that you respond to stuff with humor or whatever, but it didn't seem like he ever took the situation as
seriously,
reality.
I felt like he was very much aware this was still a vlog, and he was still trying to be entertaining for the camera. Well, I'm like, dude, dial it down. Now's the time for some sincerity. I just hated his personality before all that.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Before that, I was like, oh, you're one of those YouTube personalities with the super artificial, like, hey, I'm a vlogger, dude. I'm always having fun. And
well, yeah, when you try to get sincere at any point, it
seems
dismantles
artificial.
that and completely.
It seemed completely artificial. I hated it.
And then you got this music coming in and out,
Yeah.
like to really guide your emotions through certain things, and like, it's
what I don't understand too is this video is edited. It's like, dude,
someone assembled this.
After
it the fact.
After you find the dead body, you could have edited out a lot of the jokes. You could have edited out a lot of the humor. And he says stupid shit like "wrong day to wear the hat." It's like, take the fucking hat off. Like, take the hat off. Then you're in the forest still. Take it off. Like, take a moment to be sincere. Like, be more aware of yourself. I get it if you go into shock. You just found a dead body. I've had death in my life. I've seen
dead bodies.
I've seen dead bodies. I saw my dad's dead body the day he died, and I know plenty of people who have lost people to suicide. So this whole, and I'm sure he knows he must have met at least someone or encountered or heard. It's kind of shocking how out of tune he was. His friends seemed incredibly more real.
Yeah,
than
like they were
he
having
did.
Appropriate responses, even approaching appropriate responses.
Uncomfortable laughter is understandable to me. Having this, but the way he was doing it seemed like, no, I'm making a vlog. Now I'm making a video still. And like, even him going, all jokes aside, with the football signs and then kicking it.
Oh, he's full of that though.
He's full of shit. The guy's full of shit. I hate it.
Every couple minutes, he'll basically say like, "I'm not gonna do this thing. I'm gonna do it."
Yeah.
Like, and
should I do the subscribe button? I don't think so. I'm like, him saying that right then and there is him saying the subscribe button, and then he goes ahead and says subscribe right away.
Yeah, and a video like this just makes me sit here feeling like it really comes across as though you grew up in some kind of bubble where you get to be your own queen bee and you get to behave kind of like nothing is real ever, and that really takes away. Like he
reminds me of
strikes me,
Sean Penn from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, doesn't he?
Just the kind of entitled millennial version of that. He's kind of, to me, at least based off this video, he sort of represents the worst of your stereotypical millennial. Yeah. Because so much gets in the way. Like, whenever they try to skirt or to flirt with the topic of suicide, we've all at some point done one of those, like, seek help, it's okay what you're feeling, like, and to a degree, like, yeah, that sentiment is everywhere and we all get it. I've never seen it as disingenuous as it appears all over this. When they're like, "We're here for you,"
because it's like jokes, and then oh, hey, here's me. We got to say the genuine line, and then let's go back to funny. I'm like, dude, there's no room for that. There's no room for that right from here on out. You shouldn't have started off the vlog that way to begin with. Then after you actually see a physical dead body from someone who killed themselves, there should be no more jokes.
Don't even
think less of like if you don't put up a vlog. Like, don't.
Yeah, or severely edit it. What is the point later?
Yeah, what's the point of this? Cut out the jokes. Like, if you're gonna edit, because I get it that sometimes things can be misread from a camera's perspective or whatever, from a third person perspective, as opposed to actually being there. But that's the time where you're supposed to be really genuine and get in touch with reality. Like, I don't care if you made a disclaimer that, resorting to humor is your way to deal with uncomfortableness or whatever the hell you said. It
just doesn't look like he's taking the situation fully seriously.
No, it seemed like he was. He even made a joke about this video getting demonetized anyway. I felt like he was really still aware that he's making a video.
Yeah,
and he's still trying to be entertaining. So maybe there's that crossroads path. At the same time, I'm like, I saw the way this guy was behaving before they got to the forest. Yeah, he just seems like he seems like a dick.
Yeah, this just seems like who he is. And
This is my real introduction to Logan
yeah,
Paul,
mine
actually.
too. And it's like on one hand, part of me believes that he is being sincere. Like this kind of seems like the way he expresses, and if that's the case, I'm like, dude, you have to change some things. Because yeah, it's like I understand that vlogs, part of it is things start out one way and end up another. And if the video had started out wacky and then they got serious when the actual moment came, that would be one thing. But even the way they introduced this video is a bit confusing, because it's like, oh, we got more than we bargained for, nothing you've ever seen before, you know. And I'm like, why are you billing this like it's a big moment for your channel?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's a big moment for
like,
YouTube.
It's gross, yeah.
When I'm like, you're saying in the video that they made horror movies about it, they've done all this. I'm like, you're doing nothing new but being insulting.
You're a vlogger who's wandered into, you know, a fragile place, you know, like a bull in a china shop, and you just kind of behave that way throughout the entire video, and everything this video tries to do fails because of that. Like, the only thing that succeeds in all this is he looks terrible, because he comes out of the woods and immediately starts like schmoozing with folks and making jokes out of the situation, like, don't go over there. And I'm like, yeah, don't go over there. Act like you just saw what you keep saying that you saw. Like, this was gross, man. This is disheartening.
Man, you know, I've never checked out Logan Paul videos before. I've never like gone out of my way to see a Logan Paul video, and because like we said before, we watched this video. All I've ever heard is people hate this guy, and yet he's super famous, you know. And
well, and I'm sure I'm sure there's a certain amount of people who watch because of that.
Yeah.
Because bad behavior is entertainment value. We have reality shows based all over that, so I'm not surprised that he gets such huge.
I think it seemed like he was putting up this video not for a message of awareness about suicide. It seemed like it was about a movement in a wave. Like, just because you demonetized it doesn't mean that you're not going to get promotion and video views and attention for it and subscribers. Like, I'm sure that was his main intent, was like, this is going to be a big video because we got something raw on camera.
This doesn't seem compassionate towards people who struggle with suicide, people who have been affected by suicide. It doesn't feel compassionate to those people at all. It feels, any part of the video that talks about that directly feels like kind of an obligatory, oh, this is what we say now. Yeah, I hate this. I'm very morbidly curious to see what the apology looks like.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm ending the video. Bye.
Yeah. Cheers.